Good evening, good morning, good whatever you're having, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to OccultCatalyst, Seekers of the Depths. Today we're diving into a topic that many fear, misunderstand, or avoid entirely, the role of darkness in spiritual awakening. Darkness, it's a word loaded with mystery, fear, and often negative connotations. But I want to challenge you today. What if darkness wasn't something to fear, but a crucial part of your spiritual evolution? What if stepping into the shadows, embracing the unknown, and facing your inner demons were the key to unlocking your highest potential? In this episode, I'll share insights from my own journey, ancient wisdom from mystical traditions, and practical tools to help you navigate and embrace the darkness within. Let's start by redefining darkness. For centuries, darkness has been equated with evil, ignorance, and suffering. But in spiritual terms, darkness is not inherently bad. It's the womb of creation, the space where transformation begins. Without darkness, there is no light. Consider the night sky. Stars shine their brightest in the deepest darkness. Similarly, our most profound realizations often arise from moments of despair, loss, or uncertainty. It's in these moments that we're forced to confront our true selves. Darkness, in its essence, is potential, unseen, unmanifested energy, waiting to be shaped by our will and consciousness. If you've watched my previous videos, you know my story somewhat. I've shared my share of darkness, addiction, loss, self-doubt, issues with self-worth, a lot of stuff, But the turning point came when I stopped running from the shadows and turned to face them. One of the most transformative experiences of my life was initiating into the Qliphoth, the Tree of Death. For those unfamiliar, the Qliphoth represents the shadow side of the Tree of Life in Kabbalah. It's a journey through the dark aspects of existence and self. It's a dive into psyche and shadow work and really understanding the repressed parts of yourself that you have not looked at, and fears and all types of stuff. Through this path, I met Lilith, Samael, and other spirits who helped me confront my fears, embrace my flaws, and understand the hidden parts of my soul. This wasn't about glorifying darkness, but integrating it. Darkness became my teacher, showing me truths I could not see in the light. So why is darkness essential for spiritual awakening? Because it challenges us. It strips away illusions and forces us to confront what we'd rather ignore. Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from struggle, from stepping into the unknown and emerging transformed. Think of it like alchemy, right? You have to take the base metal, which is the darkness, the nothingness, and you have to transform it through inner work or, material exchange to become gold. That's the point of alchemy, and that's the point of the darkness, is to refine the darkness, the potential, into your will and your manifestation. Ancient traditions recognize this. In alchemy, darkness is the negrito, the black stage where decomposition occurs. This isn't destruction for its own sake, but a necessary process to pave the way for rebirth. Similarly, in mythology, heroes often descend into the underworld, a symbolic journey into their own shadows before they can rise anew. If you're ready to embrace the darkness, here are some practices to guide you. Shadow work involves exploring the hidden parts of your psyche, your fears, insecurities, and suppressed emotions. Journaling, meditation, and therapy can be powerful tools for shadow work, as well as reflection and path working. Path working can be extremely powerful for shadow work as well. That's what I would recommend. Rituals like the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram and the middle pillar exercise can help you create a safe space to confront and integrate your shadow self. Meditate on your fears. Instead of avoiding what scares you, sit with it. Visualize your fear, observe it, and ask it what it wants to teach you. Then study the Qliphoth. If you're drawn to ceremonial magic, studying and working with the Qliphoth can be a transformative experience. But approach this with respect and preparation. The spirits of the Qliphoth are powerful teachers, but they demand sincerity and commitment. I do recommend that people go into the Qliphoth. I think a lot of people give like a huge word of caution about going into the Qliphoth. And before I initiated into it, I did a lot of research on it, beforehand, and I was a little bit apprehensive, but I've gained so much from doing it that I have truly awakened to my potential and who I am and what I'm doing here, and have gained all these allies to help me on my way and in my path, which is super important. You know, gaining non-physical beings to be on your side and support you in this journey is a huge thing. So I really recommend going through the Clip-Off. I also really recommend going through the Tree of Life and, you know, going through the Sephiroth. I think that's important as well. I worked both trees back to back at the same time, so I went through like initiation of the Tree of Life, and then I did the initiation for the Clip-Off as well. So I did both at the same time. I liked it, kept the energies kind of balanced in that way. I don't know if that's the way everybody wants to do it or should do it, but that's how I really enjoyed doing it. So that's what I recommend. But you know, and I want the Tree of Life is more building kind of the identity and the ego and the understanding of like the manifestation of the will, where the Clip-Off is more the breaking down of identity and integration of the shadow and taking apart parts of the psyche and putting them back together in like a transformative way that really correlates and brings things together in a corresponding way to make a whole actualized individual, as Jung kind of went into. And that's kind of what we're doing with some spiritual practices, is we're getting into like the practice of individuation in psychology, which is taking all the parts of the psyche, like the shadow, the inner child, you know, I can't think of them all right now, protector parts of yourself, all these different parts of your psyche that you need to integrate, you know, and kind of work through, basically doing like inner family systems type counseling with yourself to do shadow work. So lastly, seek guidance. Darkness can be overwhelming. Seek guidance from mentors, spiritual teachers, or like-minded communities to help you navigate this path. Or me. There's always me. You can talk to me. I love talking to you guys, and I'm happy to continue conversations outside of these videos. Just hit me up. Either email me, hit me up on Reddit or Instagram. I will absolutely respond to you. So here's the ultimate truth. Light and darkness are not opposites. They are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other. Embracing darkness doesn't mean rejecting the light. It means understanding that both are essential for wholeness. When you integrate your shadow, you become more complete. You see yourself not as fragmented, but as a unified whole. This is the essence of awakening, realizing that you are the one infinite creator, the source of both light and darkness. So, seekers, I challenge you. Don't fear the darkness. Step into it. Embrace it. Let it teach you, transform you, and guide you to your highest self. Remember, the stars need night to shine. If this resonates with you, like, comment, share this video. Join our community on r/OccultCatalyst, and follow me on TikTok. I guess TikTok's probably going to be going extinct here soon, but check me out there for more daily insights, as I'm trying to do daily videos there and stay posting there and bring more people over here to the channel. So let's continue to explore the mysteries together. Stay golden, my friends, and remember, in both light and darkness, you are divine. Namaste.